Welcome, families, friends, and educators, to our class of 2025 commencement ceremony. I would like to extend a special welcome to Dr. Amanda Alanes, Superintendent of Portage Township Schools, Dr. Michael Stevens, Associate Superintendent, and the Board of School Trustees, Mr. Andy Maletta, President, Ms. Wilma Vasquez, Vice President, Mrs. Lori Wilkie, Secretary, and members Mr. Jeff Smith and Mr. Matt Ramian. Thank you for joining us this evening. Additionally, I would like to mention those members of Portage High School who dedicate themselves each year to helping these graduates get to where we are tonight. The rest of our administrative team, Mr. Brian Jones, Mrs. Robbie Garcia, Mr. Jacob Cohen, Mr. Jeff King, Ms. Amanda Toole, Mr. Tim Kunstek, and our athletic director, Mr. Brett St. Germain. Our amazing counselors, our outstanding teaching staff, our incredible secretaries, our awesome custodians and maintenance personnel. It really does take a village. At this time, our Marine Corps JROTC will present the colors, and our PHS Corps will sing our national anthem. Thank you, ROTC, and thank you, Corps. Seniors and guests, please be seated. We are so happy to be able to gather here tonight to honor and applaud our talented and hardworking seniors. We appreciate the encouragement and support from parents, families, friends, and the educators throughout the district who have worked with our students through their educational journey. Thank you for being here to celebrate the accomplishments of these students. At this time, I would like to introduce our Superintendent of Portage Township Schools, Dr. Amanda Alanes.
Good evening, class of 2025. Tonight, as you cross this stage, you're walking through a moment marked by numbers. Your grade point average, your class rank, the number of credits you've earned, the date on your diploma. All of these things so far have told only part of your story. But let me invite you to shift your focus tonight, not to the numbers behind you, but to the ones still ahead. Because here's what I've learned. The most meaningful numbers in life aren't about where you've placed or how you've ranked. They're about what you prioritize, who you show up for, and the moments you never forget. You will remember the first time you live on your own, the last time you hug someone you love, the one decision you made when no one was watching because it was simply the right thing to do. And you'll come to value the dates on the calendar that don't come with fanfare, but they shape your life forever. You will come to realize that being there matters. The number of times you answer a call from a friend in need, the birthday you didn't miss, the school play, the game, the graduation of someone else you showed up for, not because it was convenient, because it mattered to them. And you'll learn that your greatest strength isn't measured in test scores. It's the number of chances you give yourself to grow, the number of people you lift up when it's easier to look away, and the number of times you choose to say, "I'll help," "I'm sorry," or "I'll try again." It's easy to let life pass by chasing the wrong numbers, likes, followers, paychecks, or what other people think matters. But the truth is, what you choose to value becomes who you are. So prioritize your future, protect it, be thoughtful about the dates and moments ahead, where you spend your time, what you commit to, and who you want beside you on your journey. Don't be so focused on being first that you forget to be kind. Don't worry about being the best until you've worked on being good to others and good to yourself. I challenge you to live a life that isn't about chasing numbers, but creating impact. Let your milestones be measured by love, integrity, perseverance, and purpose. Because someday, years from now, you may not remember your exact class rank or your SAT score, but you'll remember the day you stood up for someone who needed you, the moment you were brave enough to take a risk, and the night that you walked across this stage full of hope for the road ahead. Class of 2025, the numbers behind you are what got you here, but the dates ahead, your firsts, your lasts, your choices, your legacy, those are the ones that will define who you become. Go live your story, make the numbers count. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Alanis. Our next song will be "I Lived," performed by members of the Portage High School Choir. Thank you to all the members of our outstanding choir and our choir director, Mr. Jordan Dollins. Portage High School has always had a group of students who decide to enlist into the military, and I'm proud to say that this year is no different. I would like to recognize those seniors who have enlisted in the armed forces and will be leaving soon for training. If you have enlisted to serve your country, I'd like you to stand at this time. We're very proud of each and every one of you, and we appreciate your service to our country. You may be seated. So, to the incredible class of 2025, today is a celebration of years of hard work, challenges overcome, friendships built, and memories made. As I look out at the group of graduates, I see a class that's truly remarkable. You've shown leadership, not just in moments where it was required, but in everyday actions, in your willingness to help each other, and the way you carried yourselves in the classroom, in the arts, and on the field. Your talent has echoed through our hallways and beyond, whether in the stirring harmonies of choir, powerful performances in theater, the breathtaking work of the orchestra, or the show-stopping energy of our band. You've inspired your classmates, your teachers, and your community with every note, every line, and every performance. And speaking of inspiration, let's not forget the resurgence of Portage athletics. You brought pride back to our school with your grit, your sportsmanship, and your relentless pursuit of excellence. In fact, some of our senior athletes from our boys and girls track and field teams are competing tomorrow and Friday in the state finals in Indianapolis. The boys will be leaving in the morning and will be competing tomorrow afternoon. Our girls will be competing on Saturday. Good luck to all of our athletes. As we close this chapter and look ahead, know this. You leave Portage High School having made a real difference. You've led with heart, with talent, and with purpose, and you're ready for what's next. Now it's my great honor to introduce someone who's been a standout member of this senior class. In fact, I'll say it plainly, he's one of the finest young men I've ever met. Not just at Portage High School, I mean ever. He's personable, he's kind, and he's represented this class with unmatched devotion. And there's no doubt in my mind he's going to make a difference in the world. Please help me welcome our 2025 senior class president, Davian Boyd.
Can I move this? All right. Welcome, class of 2025, and the families and friends of the graduates. Wait, 1 second. Can you fix this? How do you?
Where you want it, buddy? You want it higher? You want
It don't bend right. All right, there we go. All right, sorry about that, guys. Welcome, friends and family of the graduates of the class of 2025. Thank you all for being here to support and witness us step into the next chapter of our lives. First, I would like to thank the school board, administration, staff, and custodians for all the hard work they put in for our school and district, as well as the guidance I received and the valuable lessons I learned from them. I would also like to honor our amazing senior class officers, Jordan Campbell, Gracie Alanis, Sana Conway, and Gabby Thomas for their outstanding efforts. Yeah. Shout out to our amazing class sponsor, Mrs. Brazo. Thank you for everything you have done, and your constant support and efforts have not gone unnoticed. We greatly appreciate you. I also want to give a huge shout out to my mom and stepdad, who have been the backbone in my method of success. Thank you for supporting me in all of my 601 extracurricular activities every day of every week of the school year. I want to take this moment to acknowledge all of your stress, gray hairs, and money you've spent in making sure that I'm successful in whatever it is that I decide to do. The answer was never no, and I deeply appreciate it. I love you. Wait, where my family at? Family, make some noise. All right. To you guys, my graduating class, we've made it. I know the senioritis was hitting hard the last couple of weeks, and we pushed through, and we did, and I'm so very proud of each and every one of you. I am. The day most of you all have been looking forward to, some even since the first day of our freshman year, is here. Time has flown by, and we're about to walk the stage. It's an honor to stand before you and to have represented the class of 2025. Before I start my speech, I would like to personally acknowledge the life of Mrs. Brandy Manville. She lived a great life and changed the lives of so many. Let's make some noise for her. She deserves to hear us. To know me is to know that I love Portage High School. I will talk your ear off about anything that involves this place, from memories all the way to current events. I can go on and on about how much I love this place. And don't let you be in the car with me while driving past, because every time I ride past, I sing, "Go Portage High School, fight on for our fame." That's the first line to our school's fight song, by the way. I know most of you didn't even know we had one, but that's besides the point. When I reflect on my time here, I can recall so many people asking me, "Davian, why do you love it here so much? And why are you always smiling through the halls? No one wants to be here but you." And my answer was always that I took advantage of every opportunity that our school offered, and I made it a priority to walk into school with a smile every day. The thing that most don't know is that it took a while for me to get to this place of loving the school, and don't know that I often felt alone. It took time for me to learn how to take advantage of every opportunity and to understand myself and what I was truly interested in. It took many tried friendships, conversations, experiences, and a lot of letting go of stubbornness to get where I am. It was hard, but I now know that it was not in vain. It was building me to become the person that I am today. I had since been shown that our school had literally been offering us everything you can ask for from a school, from fine and visual arts to culinary arts to esports and physical sports, all the way to clubs such as zoology and book clubs. After noticing what I had seemed to be missing, I took advantage of it all. I made it my goal to get heavily involved. This year alone, I did the fall play, spring musical, joined the Pride of Portage Marching Band, student council, became an officer in the National Honor Society, student government, chorale, choraleers, went to state a couple times, and made it to the ACDA National Honor Choir in Dallas, Texas. That may not seem like a lot, but it kept me very busy. For the people who I had always hung out with, I'm sorry. After a while, I hardly ever had time to do stuff because I was at school from sunup to sundown. I called it my unpaying job. I know a lot of you can say the same. Sorry, big fish. Once I found my groove, I started to enjoy school more. And when you enjoy school, then comes school spirit. School spirit is an essential part of high school. If you don't have it, of course you didn't enjoy your time here. I began to join every second, and I found myself advocating for it in every instance, even the football team. Although our football team didn't have the best winning streak, still nobody could tell me that we weren't the best football team at Portage High School, and that's because I had school spirit and loved my school so much. This speech so far has not been about me bragging about my accomplishments or how much school spirit I've gained. But this has been a parallel to life. This has been to motivate you to not make the same mistake and wait until the last minute as I did here. My goal today has been to encourage you that in this life, you can choose to face adversity by choosing to let it get you down or to learn from it. I want to encourage all of you that when you go out into this cruel world, instead of letting life get you down when you hit a roadblock, choose to pick yourself back up and learn from it. The time is now. Step into this next chapter of life and choose to live in every moment because you won't get the time back. This doesn't only have to be for the class of 2025, but for any and everyone under the sound of my voice. I want you all to raise your right hand and repeat after me. From this day forward, I vow to be great. That wasn't a vow to me, but a vow to yourself. Let it be a reminder that greatness has always been inside of you, and that productivity and making a difference is the choice you have to make every single day. Class of 2025, high school has been what you made it, and so will life after high school, whether it's college or the workforce, or whatever it is that you choose to do. Don't make the same mistake you did here. Do the opposite. And if you didn't make any mistakes, great. Then that wasn't for you. But I want you all to live your life to the fullest, have no regrets, and take chances. Choose to change the world around you. Make this the place that you want it to be. This happens by choosing to wake up every day and try. Life won't be easy, and there will be plenty of moments where you feel like giving up. But if you quit, you will never see the light of it. I don't know exactly who needs to hear this right now, but we all can use it. You are great, you are smart, you are beautiful, and you will succeed. My last thing that I want you to remember is that life works out things when it's supposed to. Everything happens a certain way at a certain time for a certain reason. You may find out why things happen the way they did in a moment, hours later, or even years later, and often you won't find out at all. But the reason why is irrelevant. My fellow graduates, in a few hours we will no longer be seniors, but we will be alumni of Portage High School. In a few hours, the final chapter of all of our childhoods will be closed. Right after this cemetery ends, we will step into a new chapter of life called adulthood. And my mama says it's hard. My mama don't lie. So I want to leave you all with this. Soak up these last few hours you have. I want you all to live in this moment right now with each other, and you will appreciate it later. Don't be so eager to leave. Cheer on your classmates as they walk the stage. All right, guys, I'm almost done, but I couldn't leave the stage without. To God be the glory. To God be the glory. To God be the glory for the things he has done. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Davian. And I'm certain that Mrs. Manville is looking down on all of us tonight with a smile on her face and pride in her heart for the class of 2025. I know she meant so much to all of us, but each of you also meant the world to her. And finally, I'm honored to introduce to you a member of Summa Cum Laude and a number one in the class of 2025, Alina Hennings.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for your presence tonight as your loved one or ones prepare for this moment in their lives. It is so nice to see the support from friends and family, whether younger, the same age, or older, that fills the stands. You being here means more than you will ever know as we walk this stage tonight. While writing this speech, reflecting on not only the last 4 years of my high school career, but the last 13 from kindergarten to now, I wondered how I could formulate a speech that not only wouldn't bore hundreds of people, although it still might, but could also suffice all that we have accomplished, endured, and overcome together. To say that you have gone through a lot as a class would be an understatement, and I hope that, as you sit here tonight, you feel proud of yourself not only today, but every day from now. I would like to officially begin by expressing my thanks to all who have made tonight possible, whether physically, emotionally, or academically, as we receive our diplomas and take this next step in life. Thank you to my teachers from Aylesworth, Paul Saylor, Willow Creek, and Portage High School for providing me with life skills like patience as a fast walker in the school halls and perseverance, as well as an education that I am forever grateful for. Thank you to the school faculty, including the janitors, the lunch staff, especially the ladies in West I would see nearly every day who were so very kind to me, the bus drivers who waited for me those few times I ran down the street with my hairbrush in hand because I slept in too late, or the time I accidentally missed my stop and had to be taken back, but that's besides the point. The school administration, my family who continues to push me to strive for greatness and never settle for less, and especially to my bestest friend William, who's in the crowd tonight, for not only keeping me sane during AP Pre-Calculus, but for also being my biggest supporter the last 5 years. Not only did you all make it possible for us to have an education, but you made it worth every setback, smile, tear, and possible frustration. Thank you. It feels crazy to believe that I'm up on this stage presenting my last few words as a Portage High School student in front of you all tonight. I've spoken in front of many crowds before, children, adults, but this one is extra special and a little extra nerve-wracking. Because not only am I in front of all your families and my own, but I'm also here in front of all the teachers I've laughed, cried, and made a fool of myself with, and I have to say a bittersweet goodbye to them. Nonetheless, I'm solely up here because of my academic standing. Now, I've never been a huge fan of talking about myself, especially when it comes to academics, because I've struggled with grasping the idea that I've earned what I've received over the years. I did not come into high school with a GPA over 4.4 and taking 10 AP classes and 11 AP exams just right off the bat. I worked to get here. In elementary school, I was not the brightest or smartest student. In middle school, I started out in an ordinary math class until my 6th grade math teacher, Mr. Alanis, hey, wherever you are, pulled me aside and told me that I would be moved into the honors classes because I was doing well in my tests. I didn't really understand what that would mean for me, but as high school came and I began to meet educators, adults, and students who would eventually alter my life, I grew thankful for all that education and hard work has done for me, especially now in this moment. And I hope that inspires you all to continue to put your minds to whatever you want to in life, no matter how difficult it may be. Something I learned, thanks to Mr. Cavan's sophomore year English class, is that it is merely impossible to be perfect, as much as my freshman year self hoped would be. Without challenge, there's no room for growth, and I hope that, with that in mind, it pushes you to be open to taking the harder routes in life, because those ways can be the most rewarding. High school has been such a transformative, challenging, and crucial experience in our lives, but it all comes down to these last few moments we will share together before we have the coveted diploma in our hands. Some of you may be so ready to leave this place, some of you may not be, but either way, you will leave knowing you accomplished something so big in life, and that is reaching this milestone and preparing to face your futures, whether that be college, the trades, the military, or even simply figuring out what is next. The future might seem terrifying, but I have no doubt that each and every single one of you will go and achieve whatever you put your minds to. However, while you may be thinking about what is next, it is also so important to know it is key that we cherish what is in front of us right now. Appreciate the present and where you are in this moment. But most importantly, appreciate the fact that, despite everything, you made it. Be proud that you reached this point. I admire our class of 2025 so dearly, and I wish you all the best of luck in your future endeavors. I cannot wait to see what the future holds for us. It has truly been a ride, but I am thankful we experienced it all together. Thank you.
Thank you, Alina. Dr. Alanis, the students before you have successfully completed all requirements needed for graduation by the state of Indiana and Portage High School. It is with great pride that I present the class of 2025 to you to award the diplomas. Mr. Pat Mills, principal at Willow Creek Middle School, will be reading the names this afternoon. Dr. Alanis, Dr. Stevens, and the Board of School Trustees will be presenting the diplomas. Mr. Mills, if you would.
Davian Boyd. Alina Hennings. Aleem Abdullah. Sienna Adams. Grace Ellen Alanes. Isaac Matthew Alexander. Josiah Alexander Adeshita. Tamia Allen. Hannah Alt. Xander Anderson. Sabrina Avalos. Brooklyn Ayers. Rowan Barnes. Star Garcia. Leilani Cantu Gomez. Daniel Baker. Arlen Barkley. Chloe Batson. Corinne Batson. Brandon Beals. Petra Benavides. Azaria Bennett. James Berryman. Chloe Besaw. Clarissa Besaw. Harley Beshears. Jenilyn Betancourt. Camilla Black. Frederick Blair. Jasania Blair. JC Bogue. Alana Bowl. Xander Bowling. Sari Bond. Lillian Bonner. Ariana Boone. Christian Borak. Joshua Bostel. Michael Borge. Zachary Michael Bowen. Elizabeth Boyland. James Braden. Cassandra Bravo. Jamarion Brown. Anthony Bryson. Harley Budak. Jay-Z Buezo. Hunter Bust. Kaylee Bunton. Caitlin Burdick. Zoria Burke. Zachary Burris. Thomas Burton. Elijah Craig Butcher. Addison Butterfield. Jedediah Bird. Kylie Leilani Monique Bird. Jayana Calhoun. Evan Campbell. Jaden Campbell. Jordan Campbell. Maggie Carden. Cameron Carpure. Aubrey Carr. Juan Carrillo. Bree Carter. Demetrius Castro. Layla Marie Saros. Lucas Chandler. Mickey Chavez. Zachary Cherry. Weston Chitwood. Evan Chubbuck. Alicia Cisneros. Garrett James Clark. Braden Cloud. Leah Collins. Ava Cologne. Mason Conrad. Shane Conroy. Sana Conway. Thomas Conway. Los Cooper. Madison Cooper. Nigel Cooper Cone. Noah Cottle. Briley Cox. Lily Creason. Olivia Culp. Tyler Carrillo. Macy Daniels. Rodney DeZena. Williams de Gracia. Isaiah Del Valle. Madison Delk. Akila Denny. Mykylan Doctor. Ethan Domingo. Miguel Dominguez. Evelyn Joanne Dowell. Yoon Toy Yoon. Ethan Eckerd. Colton Roy Ronald Earhart. Noah L. Kalani. Jody Ellison. Michaela Embry. Cameron Enright. Giovanni Carlo Hernandez. Russia Dillingham. Isaiah Espinoza. Robert Espinoza Jr. Victoria Nieves Espinoza. Avion Evans. Sierra Evans. Omari Evans. Zachary Evans. Aiden Farley. Judah Fagan. Aiden Feeney. Tyler Fisher. Stephen Flanagan. Isaiah Fleming. Isabella Flores. Anaya Shanice Flournoy. Santiago Fonseca. Grace Elizabeth Four. Scott. Ryan Fraker. Allison Friedrich. Journey Galarza. Tiana Galindo. Robert Gamez, Jr. Alexander Garcia. Beyonce Garcia. Joanna Garcia. Alexa Gardner. Callista Garner. Gavin Gill. Maurice Gillen. Nathan Gingery Hampton. Alexis Godby. William Goffett. Sierra Gomez. Xavier Gonzalez. Brooke Gonzalez. Gabriela Gonzalez. Alexis Goodman. Delilah Gorgas. Gladen Gould. Braden Gradudo. Tanaya Sherelle Graves. Tierra Gray. Anaya Green. Landon Griner. Bryce Greslow. Jemiah Gross. Arya Valia Hargrave. Alexis Harris. Almonte Tyshawn Hawkins. Martina Healy. Ashlyn Hurd. Logan Hedgepath. Andrew Hennings. Ella Hennings. Edgar Hernandez. Jalen Hernandez. Layla Hernandez. Alexis Herrera. Ava Hibbard. Adriana Hicks. Willow Hill. Zayden Hiller. Alexa Hilly. Troyshell Holman. Rayanna Mosley. Brady Hussman. Janiyah House. Jaden House. Shiloh Howard. Elizabeth Hultquist. Alexia Hunter. Justice Hurley. Laeli Ismat Ilway. Lila Ismat Ilway. Alexander Imberja. Shelby Imes. Clayton Isbitz. Andrew Jablonski. Maceo Jackson. Giselle Jameson. Sienna Janes. Katrina Gerald. Savannah Jewell. Angel Johnson. Kyle Johnson. Michaela Johnson.
Paige Johnson.
Paige Johnson.
Asia Johnson Flowers.
Asia Johnson Flowers.
Miley Johnston.
Miley Johnston.
Antoine Jolly.
Savannah Jones.
Savannah Jones.
Maya Joseph.
Maya Joseph.
Daiwan Israel.
Jeremiah Daiwan Israel Jude.
Abigail Coletta.
Abigail Coletta.
Damian Kopashat.
Damian Kopashat.
Kazmersky. Alicia Kazmersky.
Alicia Kazmersky.
Isabella
Isabella
Kennedy.
Kennedy.
Addison Curlin.
Addison Curlin.
Kyle Ketchum.
Kyle Ketchum.
Cassandra King.
Cassandra King.
Nadia King.
Nadia King.
Raja King.
Raja King.
Addison Knox.
Addison Knox.
Condra Tavitus.
Robert Ewan Kondratavitus.
How do you say your last name? Katsageorgopoulos.
Sergio Katsageorgopoulos.
Brianna
Brianna
Kraft.
Kraft.
Abigail Kraus.
Abigail Kraus.
Abigail Krinkle.
Abigail Krankel.
Matthew Krostad.
Matthew Krostag.
Matthew Kushnerik. Congratulations.
Matthew Kushnerik.
Hannah
Hannah Lackey.
Andrew Luckos.
Andrew Luckos.
Aurelie Laguerre.
Aurelie Laguerre.
Benjamin Lagunas.
Benjamin Lagunas.
Guinevere Lay.
Guinevere Lay.
Nathan Ledesma.
Nathan Ledesma.
Elijah Lee.
Elijah Lee.
Nevaeh
Nevaeh
Lee.
Lee.
Lillian Leffert.
Lillian Leffert.
Alexis Layhew.
Alexis Layhew.
Diana Leon Vasquez.
Diana Leon Vasquez. Ethan Levin.
Catherine Leitner.
Catherine Leitner. Cadence Lincolnfelter. Bradley Lindsay. Hayden Little. Keandre McClinic. David Lopez. Eric Lopez. Jason Lopez. Victor Lopez. Joseph Long. Jackson Lovell. Jamie Lopez Mercado. Logan Loving. Elaine Lucas. Ivan Luna. Josiah Mabon. Walter Mabon. Destiny Magnant. Ashton Malo. Xavier Marquez. Eduardo Martinez. Gabriela Martinez. Jocelyn Martinez. Luis Martinez. Isabella Martinez. Alexandra Martinez Lule. Nathan Mata. Avery Mays. Destiny McCabe.
Martez McClatchy.
Martez McClatchy. Everett McClelland.
Caleb McIntyre.
Caleb McIntyre.
Bonnie Meadows.
Bonnie Meadows.
Alyssa Mefford.
Alyssa Mefford.
Just say it. Jasnelis Melendez.
Jasnelis Melendez.
Isaac Mendez.
Isaac Mendez.
Pedro Mendia.
Pedro Mendia.
Okay.
Anais Susana Mandieta.
Olivia Yvonne Mendoza.
Olivia Yvonne Mendoza.
Catherine Murch.
Catherine Murch.
Tristan Machete.
Tristan Machete.
Have to say their middle name. Landon Anthony Miller.
Landon Anthony Miller.
Landon Rollins Miller.
Landon Rollins Miller.
Philip Miller. Robert Miller.
Jersey Milligan.
Jersey Milligan.
Eric Mills.
Omarion Minfield.
Ava Marashnik. Lucas Moody. Matthew Moore. Brianna Morales. Avery Moreno. Connor Morton. Caitlin Mullins. Joseph Myers. Sarah Myers. William Nazamek. Abigail Nelson. Natalie Navarez. Kim Wynn. Austin Nikos. Casey Elise Normant. Sophia Nigra. Patrick Lubono Narenda. Quinn Oliver. Magdalena Androvich. Mia Ortega. Michael Ortega. Devin Ortiz. Rachel Ortiz. Sarah Ortiz. Xavier Ortiz. Mary Austin. Levi Overby. Tyler Overton. Adam Parker. Natalia Palmer. Lauren Perojic. Samaya Petticourt. Lillian Marie Peak. Riley Picard. Miley Pelkey. Mason Pendergrass. Melanie Perez. Lola Perry. Summer Peterson. Taya Petrelli. Ethan Petro. John Petrangaro. Kalia Phillips. Rhiannon Phillips. Kayla Marie Pleasant. Austin Poe. Dalen Powell. Miley Prance. Lania Pratt. Sydney Price Teleski. Nia Lael Ramirez. Rogelio Ramirez Bueno. Keeman Michael Randolph II. Logan Ray. Mia Reyes. Brianna Reed. Alexander Michael Reeves. Kira Reich. Evan Rank. Matthew Rensberger. Jada Renee Rico. Savannah Nicole Riley. Bradley Ristow. Grace Ritz. Leilani Rivera. Mariah Rivera. Kara Rodruck. Kenneth Wayne Rourke III. Adrian Roberts. Amaya Robinson. Kadir Roddy. Stephen Rodemeyer. Michael Rodriguez. Aiden Rogers. Matthew Ruglich. Jalissa Mia Rosado. Jalen Maya Rosado. Tanija Ross. Hayden Rossman. Harley Rothgib. Juan Rubio. Cynthia Rucker. Olivia Rudd. John Relas. Alejandro Ruiz. Chloe Rummel. Sebastian Russ. Alexia Salas. Shareni Salgado. Peyton Schnell. Reagan Sanders. Damian Santiago. Zachary Sasser. Nathaniel Shelstrade. Auden Douglas Scott. Lucas Sokolowski. Luis Serrano. Gregory Servey Brooks. Darian Shastine. Nolan Sheets. Jalen Shelton. Maxwell Shield. Austin Simcoe. Caleb Slack. Brielle Smith. Elijah Smith. Hannah Smith. Journey Smith. Louis Smith. Donovan Smitka. Damon Snellgrove. Ariel Sobel. Alex Soderlin. Angelique Soto. Jilliana Soto. Gavin Spore. Isabel Stauffer. Joshua Steele. Olivia Steele. L. Stoyer. Lynette Stewart. Jacob Stillwell. Colton Stover. Nina Sunderman. Madison Sweeney. Alana Sweeney. Ava Zarkowitz. Drake Sparaga. Megan Takis. Jarrell Taylor. Brooke Tenanika. Mia Ray Escobedo Thomas. Elena Thomas. Armani Deanna Thomas. Aiden Thomas. Gabrielle Regine Thomas. Terry Brianna Lachey Thomas. Abriana Natasia Thompson. Melina Tinoco. Addison Tobin. Nathan Tollard. Ian Tusevich. Jordan Torres. Alicia Trujillo Ramirez. O'Shea Turnipseed. Addison Underall. Samantha Delise Usalak. Lane Vale. Charlene Vasquez Moyet. Robert Rene Villegas. Elijah Vickery. Nicholas Vicef. Tristan Vidito. Chase Vuko. Kylie Wallman. Tegan Wall. Bryce Wallace. Jordan Warren. Cole Ward. Ryan Watkins. Presley Wellistat. Michael Dan Wellman. Samuel Victor Wellman. Jordan White. Logan White. Madison Whiteman. Jaden Wilczynski. Kazmira Wilczynski. Daniel Wild. Anthony Williams. Micah Williams. Dwayne Williamson. Haley Winicky. Timothy Wyrick. Cameron Woods. Kiara Woods. Antonio Wright. Tiana Wright. Taylin Wynn. Skylar Zaganis. Zoe Zettler. Anna Zurich. Blaze Zurich.
job, Pat. It's the fastest you've ever done.
Was I going fast?
We took no breaks this time. Usually there's a line. They flew.
Ladies and gentlemen, all of this evening's graduates have been named. Thank you for sharing this special evening with us. At the conclusion of the ceremony, please remain seated until all of the graduates have completed the recessional and exited the field. You will be able to meet with your graduates outside of door Q. Now, graduates, please stand. At this time, Davian and Elena, will you initiate the moving of your tassels from right to left? And finally, I proudly present to you the Portage High School graduates of 2025. It's a great day to be a Portage Indian.
most of me. I'm only one, but not alone. My finest day is yet unknown. I broke my heart for every gain, to taste the sweet. I face the pain. I rise